I'm Elisa Seltzer. I'm a senior consultant at RRS and leading the Next Cycle Michigan initiative on behalf of the state of Michigan.
And I'm Matt Flechter with the Michigan Department of Environment, Great Lakes and Energy, the Recycling Market Development Specialist. And I help manage the program at Next Cycle.
And my name is Karen O'Brien. I'm Executive Director of the Michigan Recycling Coalition, and we are a subcontractor working to promote Next Cycle Michigan.
Next Cycle Michigan is an innovative initiative. It leverages public and private sector investment in order to grow Michigan's circular economy, connect all the dots in the recycling supply chain, and bring people together in a dynamic process to help bring the best ideas to the fore and implement them.
I would describe Next Cycle as an accelerator or incubator of really innovative projects that will help to ignite a circular economy in Michigan. There's a lot of ideas that have kind of been built up over the years. And what we hope is that ideas are brought to Next Cycle, and through the Next Cycle process, those ideas are turned into shovel-ready projects that can be invested in the public through public and private sector investment.
Our traditional grant making program traditionally starts with an RFP that grows out of EGLE, the department that I work for. I work for state government. And that RFP goes out. People review that, they apply, and they either get a yes or a no. And then they move on without any funding if they get a no, or if they receive funding if they get a yes. What Next Cycle is designed to do is to make sure that everybody gets the technical assistance that they need to move that project through a process to receive funding at the end.
Innovation Challenge tracks came out of a market development study that RRS did to look at what are the gaps in Michigan's supply chain, what's missing to help connect the dots so that all materials find a circular pathway to reuse instead of going to landfill. And so the 6 tracks have been designed to address those gaps. So one of the first to launch is Flows, which is to address all organics, primarily food scraps and wood waste, because those two are going to landfill in excessive amounts. We really need to recover those. Recycling Supply Chain is a track designed to address all of the steps from collection to processing to materials moving to end market. Recycling Innovation and Technology are all the cool, new, innovative processing methods, sorting technology, and recycling product design using recycled content. I2P3, intergovernmental initiatives and private sector partnerships. This is the one encouraging regional collaboration to really help grow hub and spoke collection and processing across the state in efficient ways. And then roads, we have a lot of work to do on roads in Michigan, a lot of goals to do so. This track is designed to catalyze the use of recycled content materials in road and pathway construction. Things like glass, asphalt shingles, tires, etc. Compost and pathways, all are huge opportunities. And then the last one, which is the first to launch, is micros. And these are small grants up to $10,000, big ideas that could really get a boost with small amounts of money. There is no match required for these grants, and they're available now. So that's a brief overview. Micros track is for anyone that has a small scale, innovative solution, an idea. It could be, I've got an idea. It could be a big idea where you want to start small. It could be, I want to attach a robot with AI to a crane at a demolition site so it can identify stuff by what it is and put it in the proper pile or bin for recovery. The concrete goes here, the shingles go there, the wood goes there. The crane knows it's a smart crane, right? Maybe it would be, because Micros is only up to $10,000. It could be someone with a cool idea, no idea to get from the idea to reality. So they could apply to Micros for up to $10,000 to explore that concept and get ready for the recycling innovations and technology track where they could really bring it to fruition. It could be an asphalt shingle recycler who's like, $10,000 would buy me 4 bins to put at these deconstruction sites so I can capture those asphalt shingles. And I'm going to partner with this asphalt shingle company who has agreed to use it at a 2% rate in our HMA asphalt. And I'm creating a circular economy from those 4 deconstruction sites to roads. It could be really hands-on, like I need to buy a bin to make this thing happen. Like Matt said, it's an access and collection issue, or it could be a really big idea where you got to start with a small nugget to help you take the next step on your path.
So I would encourage you to get your team together and go to the website, put in a note of interest, apply for the Micros grant. And when I say diverse, I mean diverse in a couple of different ways. I mean diverse in the types of materials that we are seeing come through the next cycle process. I'm also seeing diverse as the type of industry, whether it's C&D or construction or municipal or commercial, residential material. I really like the ideas of growing the construction and demolition reuse industry. So diverse in types of projects and also diverse in region. We want to see places around the state of Michigan, the UP down to southern Michigan. We want as many different areas of the state as we can get. And I also mean diverse in communities that are underserved, communities that are rural or urban. We want diverse communities represented. So if any of those ideas that I just mentioned, any of that type of diversity speaks to you, please apply.
I'd also add that, I think there's an incredible opportunity here because the volume of material that, those of you involved in construction, deconstruction, demolition are generating through your work, there is an incredible opportunity to divert significant volumes from the landfill to a productive use of this material. And so no idea is too big or too small to explore.